All right, everyone, welcome to a real-world map. For the first time ever, I am casting France, and I allowed the players to pick civilizations, only they're only allowed to pick civilizations that are in the EU, as voted by my Twitch chat. Now, there's lots of jokes made about the French, and there's plenty of people in the community on YouTube and Twitch who are from France. We love you guys. However, I regret to inform you that there's going to be a pretty quick surrender here because apparently one of the players dropped. So I've been told that someone, they started without him. So we're supposed to start with 8. Yeah, one guy didn't even want to start the game. He surrendered before the game even started. And here we are with 7 people on France. So I'll introduce the players. Fair warning, I am just making jokes, and I'm a fool, and I know nothing about geography, so don't try and quiz me. V is playing as the Teutons in the purple. He's a very good player, but he says he's playing at 800 × 600 resolution, which is kind of rough. Hopefully he'll fix that. Apocalypse is playing as the Magyars in the blue. It's a strong civ for these types of games. In the red, we have Goost. Goost is playing as the Goths. In the gray, all the way over here, we have Sonino playing as the Britons. All right. And getting attacked by a wolf. Oh, no. Save her. Save her, you animal. Oh, she's dead. Oh, now the wolf's getting downhill hits on the scout as well. Oh, boy. In the orange, we have Wildstorm. He's playing as the Franks. Perfect. In the yellow, we have Germans. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Schnurschne. Here we have Schnurschne playing as the Spanish. Basically, anytime I sneeze, I'm saying his name. In the green, we have Familiarity playing as the Celts. And that's it. So, if I'm not wrong, these real-world maps, like France, for example, is not just France. There's other areas. Oh, God! Ooh, thought the villager would die. Oh! I was right. Villager did die. Yeah, so maybe chat will have to point out where some of these areas are. I have no freaking clue, alright? I was too busy playing Counter-Strike in high school. Like, no joke. In high school, we figured out how to get Counter-Strike on our school computers, and we would name ourselves after our teachers, and we would have 4v4 battles in the computer lab. And if we were to do that nowadays, we would be suspended, possibly arrested, but that's what we did, alright? So, I mean, that on top of the fact that the American education system failed me is why I don't know things. And oh boy, we have a poll to start it off. T90 discuss French culture. All right. Well, I do know a lot about the Tour de France, actually, because my dad's really into that. So you can vote for that, please. Chat. This is diplomacy. It is regicide, so it's all about sniping kings and getting victories. We will see backstabs. We'll possibly see some people surrender. But for now, it's all economy. It is also unexplored, so players will not be surprised to find water in certain locations. Meaning that they should probably be docking because there's lots of water out here. Here we go. So you guys want me to discuss the French Revolution. Man, the two I really wanted to be voted for there was the was Joan of Arc and the Tour de France. I don't know. I really know very little, and it's embarrassing. Like, I told you guys this ahead of time. I shouldn't be ashamed of this because I've already owned up to the fact that I don't know much about history, right? So, you know, people weren't very happy with the townsfolk were not very happy with the leadership. Leadership of the country was probably corrupt and taking advantage of the poor and the needy, and they revolted with
13 months on Friday 13? Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, they revolted, alright? And it was pretty brutal. I don't know, there was like a certain battle, was it like the 100-year, was that the 100-year war? I don't know. Yeah, there were guillotines involved, and then Joan got burned alive at the end. That's pretty much what happened in the revolution. I don't know. Stop making fun of me. I told you I have no clue. I told you. Listen. YouTube and Twitch. This is all a plot to make me look bad, alright? That was my mod, my own mod, who put that poll up there. Like, alright, this is gonna take a slightly sad turn, but I'm not even kidding. During the time in which we learned about this, I had huge sleeping problems, and I flat out fell asleep in class every day for like 2 weeks, to the point where my teacher said, "Do you want to stand?" I stood in the back of the room so I could try and stay awake, and I fell asleep while standing. Like, that was the year where we were going through this stuff. I'm not even kidding you. All right, so I don't want to put you to sleep with horrible knowledge of history. So instead, we'll just talk about the game, okay? Woo! Oh man, I knew, like, I have the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other, and the devil's like, "Ooh, just try and guess the 100-Year War. Just go for it, you know? If you get it, you're gonna look brilliant." And then the angel was like, "No, don't you do that, because there's a high chance you'll get this wrong. And there's a high chance that people will bring this up all the time. Don't do it." Anyways, what do we think of the civs? Well, first off, I can appreciate the fact that there's not any repeats here. That's nice. I love Magyars. I don't think there's any position which is necessarily better or worse, except for possibly Gray. I guess it's fitting that the Britain player is out here, but I really feel like this puts you at a disadvantage, unless... Well, it puts you at an advantage with defense for a time, but offense will be the concern, so you might need to transport. You need to watch some Pinky and Brain, their meticulous analysis of history. See, this is the thing, like, I don't really want to. Like, I don't really want to. Like, I really do enjoy history. For a guy that obviously knows so little, I really do enjoy it. But I don't really retain the knowledge. It's just kind of in one ear, out the other. I can appreciate history. A lot of my movies, I like to watch movies that involve, like, things that actually happened in war and whatnot. It's fascinating. It's also terrifying, actually, that, like, World War II ended so close to where we are now. But yeah, I gotta save my brain space for other things, chat. When was World War II? Nice try, Robert. This is just shit on T90 time in your brain, isn't it? Obviously, it was in 1812, alright? It was the War of 1812 that ended World War II. Wow, that is a lot of villagers on the same deer. Learn to share. Okay, it's not bad. So, Castle Age time's on the way. V has a 15-minute castle time. I'm going to assume he figured out his resolution problems. I love the fishing eco he has here. He's also, he's in a position to boom. You know, the castle's near the front of his base, and maybe some extra TCs as Teutons would be good. I'm dumb, but I'm not dumb enough to think that World War II included the War of 1812, chat. Alright? Scale mail armor for green. What is this? He's Celts. Is he making infantry? Or is he just getting upgrades that he doesn't need right now? Maybe he wants to make some woadies in the next age. You know, it's more insulting that people think that I don't know when World War II ended than anything else that has gone down so far. Oh my god. Oh, some walls. I'm just looking around here. There hasn't been much conversation between players. No one said, "Hey, like, let's team up. Let's rule the world together." That's right. I know what I am. I know what I'm doing myself when I do these real world maps, because that's the thing. Every single time we pick a topic. and it's embarrassing. T90 official, why was the Cold War called the Cold War? Because everyone got sick, and that's when Dayquil and NyQuil were invented. Wildstorm is Frank's on stone. So, might go for some forward or defensive castles. Yeah, due to the Spanish flu. The Spanish stopped by and got everyone sick. And then the Muscovy ducks survived to haunt me in Florida. Exactly. When did the Cold War end? Well, right when the pharmaceutical companies took over and people stopped using over-the-counter medicine. Gill nets. Yes. All right. Gill nets is a great upgrade. Though I really think purple should dock again. There we go. Gill nets increases the amount of fish in the fishing ships. Or the how quickly it brings in food. T90, did you ever message the winners of the AoE2 DE giveaways? No, not yet. Not all of them anyway. There was 12, and then they give away the mouse. I almost had to force myself to not work over the last few days, because it's so, like, I'm pretty obsessed with this stuff. And it's constantly, like, I'm constantly thinking about it. And sometimes I need to force myself to step away for just a day or two. And that's pretty much what I did after the 24-hour. So I didn't get to that stuff yet. But obviously, if it's a pre-order key. So if you received an Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition key, the game's not out yet. So if the game was out, I'd feel a little bit more bad. Well, V has some insane food eco. And I keep thinking he's Vikings for some reason, which wouldn't make sense. But lots of food. I think he's the best player here from what I've seen in community games in the past. And certainly the strongest player right now. Now, does being boxed into a corner help him or hurt him? I think it helps him for now. I think it hurts him as the game goes on. He'll need to expand. But yeah, these are good questions. T90, why were flamethrowers such an effective World War II weapons in urban warfare? Since you claim knowledge about World War II. I'm pretty sure that I didn't claim that. And you guys have Google as well, right? Everyone seems smart when they have Google. How about you sit in front of 1,500 people and let me ask you questions? Not that I think you're Googling that. I honestly don't know. Because everyone was so, like, well, they were in trenches, right? So they're kind of stuck there. Everything was so close and compact. I don't know. They researched arson, and arson was part of the new expansion. They weren't prepared because they weren't playing the expansions. Yeah, the fact that humans can't deal with fire on their bodies. I don't know. I'd never heard anything about it being, like, super effective.
Monday.
Trick question. It sucked. All right. I feel so silly now. You got me. So Conquistadors from Schnuschschne. And he's gone right underneath the town. Oh god, don't send your king out green! No! Oh, it was part of his master plan. Alright. Well, that was probably the worst Conquistador raid of all time. But it's very close to where green's at, and I'm surprised they haven't allied each other. In fact, yellow has an allied no, he's just enemy to green. Maybe because they're so close to each other? I mean, that castle is on top of green's TC there. So sneaky move from yellow, and he's completely fine at home. So that gives him a big lead over familiarity. Yeah, you're right. This is not making sense. But good map control. I think There's a risk in this because you're investing an awful lot into attack. But as long as orange is nice to you, and he should be because conks are good against knights, then, you know, you damage green, you take that map control, and then you're better off throughout the game. Wildstorm says probably should have been fishing. Yep, you should have. Guys, if there's ever deep fish, it's worth it. Okay, just look at it that way. If there's two deep fish minimum, it's worth it to build a dock and fish. Now you're never gonna find just 2 normally, but it's worth it still. So if there's 2 deep fish, there's probably 4 shore fish. That's over 1,000 food, and it's not a huge investment to get to it. Not sure how I feel about the towers. It's kind of a waste of stone. Just save the stone and build another castle if you're yellow. But still the pressure continues. V is booming up like a madman. 85 vills. He's really lacking gold access though. He has this gold. He has these 2 golds, but he doesn't have anything else. I also think that Magyars could be the best civ in the game in post-imp with their paladins and cav archers, potentially, so maybe purple tries to pressure him. Those 2 are both very strong right now, so either they'll form an alliance that will last till the end of time, or they will turn on each other, which is probably the latter. Some stables here, yep. He's getting scale barding as well, so maybe he's considering pressuring red. We know how good Goths can be in late game. Excuse me. Okay, so, I don't know what made me think of this, but because it came to mind, and I always speak my mind, I'll do so now. This isn't quite the type of history we've been discussing, but have you guys ever seen the Lewis and Clark documentary? I saw it when I was really young. I still remember going to the IMAX theater with my dad, and I don't know if it was a documentary actually, but just like following the journey of Lewis and Clark, it was awesome. That's Superman. Not a Superman documentary. Yeah, it's really cool. I think the big thing is because I'd love to see the different landscapes that they had to traverse across. It's crazy. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of them. I don't know. All I know is I thought of it when we were discussing history, and that was a good memory for me. They start with a castle. A lot of them have built more castles. This will be a good one. Had one person surrender before the game started. Kind of makes my friends' jokes look very weak when I don't know much about the actual wars, but whatever. If chat laughs, we make the jokes. Those are the rules here. I don't love the fact that Gray is building up all this at his base. Like, sure, he'll survive, but he won't be able to push. Then again, on the shoreline is Goths, so that's the worst. But maybe purple will get him out of the picture. Oh, Ironclad, huh? So Ironclad gives Teuton Siege more melee armor. If someone's making onagers, what do you normally make? Hussars. Hussars is the best move. Dive in with Hussars to snipe the siege, but with Ironclad, it's harder to do that. It's very strong technology. Teuton Siege Onager and Halberdier push is even stronger because of it. But I think that V will probably be starting off with some paladins. Ooh, and V is grabbing what will be his second relic. Red is trading now. If someone's trading with trade cogs this early, this tells me Goost is probably not as experienced as some of the others. That might not bode well for him. Ooh! And V is attacking green. What? What did green do to you guys, man? What did green do to you guys? I guess purple just wants the water to himself and green happened to be there, but I feel bad for the guy. Oh no! The Wold Raiders are not good against conquistadors at all. Normally the best thing to do against conks in Castle Age is stop them from getting to conks, and that didn't happen. But good micro from green, and poor micro from yellow. He's forgotten about a few of his units. More than a few of his units. Gray says sorry for what is happening to you, green, and yellow just says yes. Yeah, he feels bad. Well, at least he has a conscience, you know? Normally you don't find a lot of that in war, but at least he has a conscience. Yeah, I do feel bad for green. Big time. Did yellow get wiped by knights or something, or did he just stop producing entirely? Oh, you know what? I think he had a dock down here, didn't he? I think he had a dock with fish and he lost them. Because his vil count is 20 higher than green, but his total population is not that crazy. Red says, what ya thoughts, Wildstorm? Okay. Wildstorm has knights, and they're about to be cavalier. And he's Franks. Tricking Machine, thank you for the new sub, man. Let me go through this list here. Thank you, Jamala. He said, at T90 Official, finally catching your stream yesterday. I had my first successful snipe try ever. And then he said, could you read? No, I'm not going to read that because it's in a different language and I'll butcher it. But thank you for the 7 months. Logie Barra, thank you for the 5 months. Oh boy, the death continues for familiarity. Thank you, Zets, for 16 and Kem for 13 months. Wait, it is Friday the 13th, isn't it? Alright, would you look at that? Thank you, man. Jordan 23. The fake Jordan 23, thank you for the bits.
Taking a break from movie night to enjoy my resub and check-in.
Is Green trying to chop his way free here? Oh, it looks like he could always leave if he wanted to. This is the calm before the storm, chat. It's about to get crazy. Shadow, thank you for gifting 5 subs, man. That's not what I meant when I said it was about to get crazy. But I appreciate it, nonetheless. Thank you, Deadly Cookie, for 3 months. What are you watching, a movie night? I might have a solo movie night tonight. Yellow says, some T90 farms just for you guys. Those are not my farms! I have never placed farms that bad. Oh, recently. I like how he said that too, because he knew that you guys would laugh. See, look. Alright. Well, there's a certain caster that's going to be laughing when you get destroyed by Frank Paladin's buddy. That might not actually happen, though. Blue is getting Paladin. Orange hasn't researched that yet, and Orange is more so focusing on green. I like how Orange just ran away because of one monk. Alright. Now he's through. Did green delete that? Or was it destroyed? Why did orange have a trebuchet there? Oh man, there's a lot going on for them at the moment, guys. But poor green, I feel so bad for him. This normally doesn't happen to people in community games, at least not this early, but it can happen. That's the beauty of Kami games. You never know, you're not guaranteed anytime. Then the weaklings sometimes can survive and win. And I don't think that it benefits anyone to help green. What do you gain? You gain a friend, but it's war. Your friend needs to offer you something. And even the space that he has isn't that valuable. Well, it is valuable for trade, but you could just kill him and trade over it with someone else. Green just says, you all hate me? Oh man. Gray says, I like you. Yeah, well, Gray, you should have built some of these castles at his base instead of at your own base, you camper. That's right, he's playing super safe. As he should against Goths. And Blue said he's on the way. Don't surrender, Green. Keep fighting. Your pal is here. Elite Magyar Hussar is the only thing that Blue is making. Elite Magyar Hussar might be enough at the start. Now, it does slightly bother me when someone has gold and they're not making paladins. But as you know, Elite Magyar Huss are much stronger than regular Hussar. They have a bonus for siege, and they do not cost gold. So it's a great way to save up on gold in these long community games. Still haven't seen too much from V. He has 15 military. Where is that military? Oh, it's on water. Yeah, he doesn't have anything on land yet, just getting techs. Oh my god, green doesn't have him allied. Oh no, he does now. Okay. Maybe that's it. Green didn't ally people. Maybe he didn't ally people in the beginning. See, that happens. Like, sometimes players will forget to set everyone as ally, and then people just start attacking him. Maybe that was the mistake. Blue and purple, strong. Anyone want to join me against them? This is Goose. This is true, but I'm not sure that blue and purple are even working together right now. Schnur says that he will, but he's pretty weak at the moment. And Gray just says, I am scared. I mean, he's the safest of the bunch. Because he's here, but okay, you know. I would be scared if I was Britons as well. And maybe it's one of his first community games. I forget if he's played before, but... And credit to Green, man. He might still be in Castle Age, but he's been making stuff. Making skirms. Making Wold Raiders. He shouldn't win this fight at all. Orange isn't even attacking him. I don't understand what's happening. Is there a reason? Are you just flexing on him? Why are you not attacking? Grexit? It's not Grexit. Probably waiting for Paladin. But Philster, it's barely upgraded elite skirms. These could be scouts and they win that fight. I think Blue's about to run in here and say, nope, no you don't. Say goodbye to your Treb. Yep, he'll kill all the siege. Yeah, these things are infuriatingly good against siege. Just melt it. So hard to push Magyars when they're making these things. So Nino says, Green, please ally me. Green, there you go, buddy. You really need friends at the moment. I would take that. Holy Huskarls from Green. Or, what am I talking about, Green? Red. Does anyone else think Elite Magyar Hussars are too strong? Like, slightly too strong? Like, considering they don't cost gold? Do you think they're too strong? I mean, I love them. But a 0 gold unit can trade pretty good against Cavalier. Now they're Paladin, but... I don't think they're an issue balance-wise because they're so rarely seen in the competitive scene. But in Kami games, Magyars, if played this way, are very strong. Oh, now, look at this! Blue is making those tanky Cav Archers. That's the combo you want to go with, the Magyar Hussars. They don't cost gold, then put all your gold into the expensive Cav Archers. Why is he sending his units down here? What is there to gain from this? It's really weird. But I'm waiting for Red. Will Red go for some type of a sniping attempt? Oh my god, you know, if he goes for Blue now, Blue will have nothing! Why is he sending Cav Archers here? This might have been a mistake. His king is still here. His paladins. Paladins can help for his Huskarls. Oh boy, Red's making the move. Now, I haven't seen much from V at all, except for collecting resources. Bit of a shame, actually. Definitely one of those where being aggressive puts you at a disadvantage. At least that's what we've seen so far, right? Because Yellow hasn't really gained much, except now he has a new person who's going to attack him.
T90 Woo T90 Hey.
Blue is top score. He's not reacting to this. I think he wants to go for a sneaky snipe around the right side, but he's... No way. Oh no. Okay, so Goose turned on him. Goose is attacking the castle. Blue realizes. Okay, so Blue has reacted. The Huskarls will kill the castle. Will they kill the king? They shouldn't kill the king if Blue just runs away with it. No ranged units normally means you're not going to snipe the king. Yeah. It's stupid, man. Now he can kill the TC. The Blue might send all of his military back. Yep, here come the Cav archers. Wait, where'd the king go? Oh, the king is on the move. Oh, Purple, get it! If Purple's paying close attention, he could snipe that. He could wall it in. Red has signaled it. And this would help out V if he gets Blue out of the picture as well. Okay, so the Huskarls are now chasing, and the Huskarls cannot get past here. He said King on the run. Yep, but Blue will survive. He will survive. He survived the first wave. Not sure if he'll survive the next wave. Speaking of surviving, Green is on the move, and he's now in this corner with his king, and he's running with his vills. So, you know what? Red should just forget about the king and kill Blue's eco. Just go Halb Huskarl and just kill Blue's eco. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, so, sorry, I was just checking the king location for red. Blue seems almost too desperate now. Sending military underneath castles. Unless you have siege, you're not going to kill that king. Okay, Blue's king is in this corner. And red is running after it. No, 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 no. This won't work. Nah, this won't work. It's... I think there's too many paladins around. There's castles he's running by. Yeah, this won't work. Green is in that castle. If Blue wanted to be a real jerk, he could eject Green forward. Green. Oh, man. Poor Green just wanted to be safe. Oh, but he's walled it. What a team player. Sadly, that's the stone that he needed to build the town center, though, so now he can't build a new TC. Oh, man. And a bit of lag. Blue says, kill red with me, you're the only one I can really trust. Who's he talking to? Okay, and what is Purple doing? It's not like him to not be making stuff. Oh my god, yes! The KP boys are in town. The elite Teutonic Knights. All of my noob dreams are coming true. When I first started the game, I started playing the game, I would put these things in the scenario editor, and I thought they were badass. And they honestly are, but they're very situational. Oh! And Wildstorm is at Blue's base now. And of course the king is still there, but this is what I said red should have done. Just raid the eco. That way Blue doesn't have economy. Fish trap expired. That's not something you see every day. See this?
Yes.
Yeah, V has honestly been disappointing. Only 11 kills and 1 death. I mean, him and Gray. I'm scared to even look at Gray's base. Gray does have some stuff over here, though. But V is a very talented player with tons of resources, so I'm not sure where exactly he could have attacked, but he could have done something. He could have helped Blue, you know? He's not even helping right now. Green is asking for some stone, because he just used all of it to wall this up. Oh my god, what a nice guy. That is an ally you can have to the end of time. So, you know, I get the logic behind not wanting to attack because you want to save resources. But when you're a player who's shown how good they are, and you have a guy who's right next to you asking for help and you don't even say anything to him, that begins to make me as a caster kind of start to root against you a little bit. Like those ETKs would be sick against Goths. But no move just yet. Letting down all British people? Really? You think so? Now, yellow and red. What an alliance. I mean, red has played extremely well. 200 pop with Goths. Yellow is aggressive against green, and I guess they really want to kill him. Yeah, I don't think blue has the gold to deal with this. He can't fight Halbs. How does he counter the Goth and Spanish spam? Meanwhile, orange is still attacking blue's buildings at home. Purple's just standing there. Okay, so he snipes the trebs, right? But now there's a forward castle that will make more trebs.
T90 go, T90 go.
So Wilt also in a very good position with resources and whatnot. I love Franks against Goths if they make the Axemen, so that's something to consider. But right now I think he's teaming up with a red. He's teaming up with yellow, so that like mid to northern side. Yeah, I don't know what Gray's plan is. I think Gray is... he's very scared. He just now got elite longbow. He's helping with some Britain cav archers and arbalest and that's it. So, oh, and a longbow. So I think Gray is probably on the more inexperienced side, and he's freaking out right now, which I'm sure you guys can relate to if you've played before. So the plan is probably just not die for now, and then if he sees an opportunity, take it. Ooh. Wait. Okay, V is turned on orange. Okay, so he has his own paladins. And he's now helping. Okay. And he says he is on his way. He's coming now. Perfect. Now is it too late, though, right? Because it'll take a while to get here. I guess yellow hasn't been deploying siege, so they're doing okay for now. Or blue's doing okay to hold. Man, I love green so much. Green is even making pikemen. He's doing everything he possibly can. But this is really shaping up now. We have some strong teams, and then Gray is even sending some longbows and cavalier over. But I can tell Gray's more inexperienced because Gray doesn't have his blacksmith upgrade. So Gray, just make sure you're double checking blacksmiths. What I would do is just make 2 blacksmiths and just get all the upgrades. Make it easy. But definitely need the ranged upgrades for your longbows, ballistics. Wow, what a battle here. This is epic. This is insane. You have blue, green, and now purple teaming up against red, yellow, and orange. Everyone's fully, well, not fully popped, sorry, but everyone seems to have their best technologies in use. Now just watch for the red dot, or the red line of spam once he queues up more units. That's the beauty of Goths. Lose 50 units, make 100 more. That's the strat. But against elite Teutonic Knights is not so hot. In fact, Halberdiers do 1 damage. Look at the melee armor. 13 melee armor, man. These things are insane versus infantry. Ah, those random paladins are still sniping some farmers. It's good. There we go. See, this is all I wanted to see from V. It was just a little bit later than I expected, and a little bit later than blue needed. But now, with this many ETKs, just patrol on in and they win the fight easy. It's just a bit sad that he didn't kill yellow's trebuchets. Yeah, it would be all infantry, right? So it'd be... not all infantry, sorry, but the Huskarls do 16 attack. So they do a little bit more. But yeah, like, most melee units do very little damage to these things. I see markets in the north for orange. He's trading with yellow. Nice. Yeah, I think red has the best game plan, but he needs champions now. Maybe even hand cannons, to be honest. Weird to me that gray... Hold on a second. Who is gray with? Gray's only enemy to yellow. And I don't think purple turned on yellow either. Yeah, he didn't turn on yellow, and yellow didn't turn on purple. Weird. It's like some of the guys didn't get the memo. Oh my god! I didn't realize what red had done here. Dude, green... He has his king... Where? Wait, that's blue's king. Whoa, blue's king is down there? No, I think that's a mistake. You've given purple too much power. Green's king. Oh my god, it's all the way over here. Use the transport ship. I guess that's good, because he's bound to lose his TC, I guess. Oh, there we go. Has anyone been slightly confused by the alliances? I guess gray and purple aren't completely in on the conversations. Okay, green has a few vills here. Could make a dock in his own transport so he doesn't use blue's transport. Yep, there's the king. Man, this is so good for purple, though. Purple probably won't snipe them now, but it's very easy for him to kill them later. And green now sets V to ally. Alright. Warwolf now for gray, who's transporting longbows. I think he's lacking chemistry. I think he's forgetting the university, but... Okay, batch of longbows. No way! Guys! This is where orange has his king. That's probably the worst spot in his base to have his king. Like, here would be way better. Right next to a castle on the shoreline?
Holy. Another month. Keep on being awesome.
Oh my god! I don't want to say anything. But you see what's in here? You see what's in here? That's my boy. That's my boy. Alright. I'll keep tabs on that situation. Gray might not get all of his upgrades, but he's getting there. And he's killing a castle with halves, with pointy boys. That's how good he is, or he was. Now he's just going to throw them all away. Wow. Big force coming now from V. Paladinos and Teutonic Knights. Okay, orange patrolled. And now orange and red will 2v1v here. Blue will hopefully help with a few Magyar Hussar. I think V can hold this. The problem is these units are so slow. And red could run right around them. Shh. Reminds me, I have a T90 shh emote that I'm going to add for moments like these.
Add T90 official Iris subbed during the 24 hours at about hour 21.
Oh no.
Hope all is well, and my best regards to Lorena. Also, T90 babe is now 7 weeks and doing great. T90 hype.
What I've liked about Red's play, and this isn't because it's necessarily the best in all situations.
T90 salute, happy Salmon Day.
But I like how he's using his mobility, you know? I talk about it in pro games all the time, but he's using his mobility. Now, was it a dreadful error? Yes, it was. But he's doing it anyway. So, it might not be an error if he gets lucky. Come close to killing some bomber cannons. Purple's king is right there. Did he research treason? I think he's probably chasing down the others, yeah. He knows the others are down here. Wow, what a game. What a game this has been. There's a couple King Snipes that could come in over the next couple minutes. But the game freezes up. Hopefully no one drops. 1 hour and 11 minutes into the game. Perfect timing, actually. Thank you, Jam, for 23 months, man. You are amazing. Thank you, and can't wait for your 2 years. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Baron. He said, I resubbed during the 24-hour, about hour 21. Hope all is well. And my best regards to Lorena. Also, T90 Babe is now 7 weeks and doing great. Oh, you mean, wait, you mean your babe, your wife or girlfriend. Well, glad to hear everything's doing good. If you're talking about Lorena, my girl, then I'm freaked out. Skaluth, thank you for 3 months on tier 2. Soul Scour, thank you for 13.
Hello T90. I just woke after going to bed when the 24 ended to finally be rigged in a
Don't think he has enough.
My internet dropped.
What, you know what?
Very important, I am
No, get underneath it. No. Wait, Purple will damage his own town center with this. He'll damage his own TC, and the king is on the move. Okay, so he at least realized. Yet again, you see the weakness of melee units against kings. Yeah, the lag is definitely not me, guys. It's the game. So, sorry about that. Purple's just pop-capped. He has all this population. He just doesn't know where to go with it. Yeah, look, this is the problem with these units. They're too slow. Shh. Shows continue. Okay, so who's dropping? No! Red dropped! I think Red, he would have played less of a role now, but he's dropped. No, lag is you. It lag spiked when you were talking. No, it's not me. I didn't drop any frames whatsoever. So, nothing happened here. I mean, the game itself, right? Like, the game itself definitely froze up, but the stream itself should be good. Probably just a coincidence. So, if you look at Red's resources, he had 105 pop and very little gold with no trade set up. So while he played well, I think that he probably would have contributed much, much less. But what's interesting to me is how Purple's building all these castles down here, Blue's down here. I'm not even sure where Green's at nowadays. Green is in Blue's castle here. Okay. But I'm waiting for this to happen. That's what I'm waiting for. And tell me that this guy has his upgrades. Please have it. Yes, okay, he does have that. That's good. That's good.
Yay, ready.
Let's go. Gray is going to run out of resources here eventually. He needs a way on the mainland.
34 months. Tristan, keep up the good work. Gray better get moving to kill lots bad guys.
Yes.
Purple says I will try and snipe. Ooh, you see that? He says he's going to try and snipe from water, and Blue says he will distract on land. This is just after Blue said. We are against the axis of evil, yellow and orange. Yeah, they're both very strong, aren't they? And they're trading together. Yellow and orange.
Monday.
Yellow's been very slow in making any type of push versus Blue in this corner, though. But he's finally making some siege there. So Gray better pick up the pace, man. He really wants to make sure this works, apparently. But someone might beat him to it. If Gray snipes Orange now, though, I think V has this easy. Well, yeah, I mean, if Orange dies, then one of Purple's biggest threats is out of the game. But don't count out Blue. I don't know how Blue is able to, like, make units, but his eco's fine again. He doesn't have trade. He doesn't have... No, he has 13 trade, which is not a lot, but it's something. It would be a huge battle, for sure. So what is Orange even doing at the moment, though? That's the thing. Okay, so V runs in with Elite Teutonic Knights to attack that castle. Orange immediately reacts with Paladins and Halps. Blue is also coming in, so Orange should have all of his focus here. And the man, the myth, the legend, Scott Sterling is here. Oh no, you only have 3 longbows! I don't know if 3 longbows is enough. Oh, get it! He got it! He got it! So Nino gets his snipe. Oh my goodness. He gets the snipe, and that changes everything. And at the same time, Yellow got mopped up here. So Yellow will just call the GG. His ally's dead. His army's dead. His trade could die. If Yellow doesn't surrender now, he at least realizes that there's not much of a way back into this. He really could start speaking to people and begging and pleading for his life. Try and form an alliance of some kind. Like, maybe Blue would use that, honestly. But then again, they have such a difficult history, those two. But I'm proud of Gray, because you could tell he was nervous. He had a slower start than some of these players here, and he was able to snipe one of the stronger players in the game. Nice move. He also beat V to the punch, so he got the glory before V could do it. So Orange is dead. Yellow's making halbs in defense. Oh, and his trade is getting raided by the Cav Archers. That's a big deal. That is a big, big deal. So all I'm thinking now is what happens between V and Blue. That's what's going through my mind. Also, is Green not doing anything? Yeah, Green's not doing anything. Okay, so I was going to check up on him. Not much is going on. Yeah, Yellow will lose that trade. He says, want to work together. The other two will stick together. Okay, who's he talking to? I think he should work with Blue. I think Blue's only chance is if he teams up with Yellow and they trade together. Otherwise, I think he'll get absolutely rolled by V. And oftentimes in these situations, it's better to make the move first, especially when the kings are so close. Oh, and you see what V's making in his castle. See, V's thinking about this. I don't think Blue is. I don't know if it's a lack of faith in his own abilities, if he thinks that there's no way back for him. Blue's king is right here, and Purple's king is right here. So Green asked for some food. When I went to his point of view a second ago, he needed food to create villas, and there we go. He must have forgot that he has these villas in this TC. Because he could have gone to the farms, but whatever. It's fine. I didn't see anyone talk to Yellow. And he's making archer ranges. I guess for skirmishers, maybe. I think the best bet is to go full paladins and skirm. Wouldn't it be epic if Gray were to get somebody? But I don't think anyone, including myself, is expecting Gray to win. But it's almost impossible for them to snipe him.
Grayton?
He has a civ with the longest ranged archers in the game. Maybe it's possible. Okay, Gray is raiding Yellow at the moment. He's completely out of wood, but he has 14k. Yeah.
Yay?
Yellow is asking Gray to team up, and Gray just says, sorry, I am not good, lol. Oh, I love this guy. It's so wholesome. I like this guy. Come on, Gray. Chat, if you have a heart, please start to cheer on Gray. I love him. I love him. Let's go. He has more idols than I have had in the last 3 months. But he can do this. He can do this. He's just set yellow to ally. All right, I like it. That's one person that he's conned into friendship. Now, can he get purple? Can he get blue on board? Well, where's Yellow's king? In this castle. Blue has arrived. He's researched treason to see the king is in that castle. And he's shredding vills. And one trev will be enough at this point. I think it's too little too late. I don't think Gray will be able to help Yellow. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I promise this game is not tiring. It's just that, you know, it's been a long stream. I've been casting nonstop for, I don't know, a while today. Sorry to yawn into the mic, guys. Hey, let's be honest, you guys, half of you guys out there are falling asleep to my voice anyway. So you can't get upset with me if I start yawning. You're making me tired by trying to sleep. I would laugh if Orange snipes the trip from the dead. He's dead! How did his units go to the trebuchet? Okay. See, quite simply, you can't just make Skirm and Halb against this combo. Because... oh boy. Yep. Oh, blue made the move. Blue made the move. The only hope for yellow is if he runs his king and the cav archers are attacking the villagers that are repairing. It's the only hope. But blue's playing this so well. The grouping of the cav archers is perfect. And the king will eject in 5, 4, 3, 2, dead. He is dead. And do you see this? Do you see this, chat? If this castle goes up, blue is dead. I think so, anyway. I think blue is dead. Gray says, "Oh, how sad." I think all that purple needs to do, because his castle will have insane range as Teutons. Because blue can't run. He can't flee. So purple just needs to kill this castle, turn on blue, and win. It'll be fine. Want me to remove the overlay? Sure, I'll remove the overlay. But what can Gray do? We believe in you, man. We believe in you more than anyone ever has. All those years in preschool and elementary school where people said you were going to go nowhere in life. This is your moment to prove them wrong. We're getting real serious. This is your moment. Payback to all those bullies. Give them a call 20 years later. Do you know who I am? Blue says, I know it's coming, just make it quick. Well, you should run for it now. You run before he turns on you, and then the castles can't snipe you. V says, no, really, that was a misclick. I think V wants these petards for somebody else. There's only two somebody else's. There's green, and then there's gray. He says, sounds stupid, I know, want to snipe Gray. No! You will not! He will prevail. Don't mess with him. Well, it is kind of stupid, though, because the only risk for V is that blue snipes him, so... and blue should just try and kill purple right now. Oh, and he's saying to the others, he says... purple's in a great spot. Don't think either of us could defeat him alone. Yep. Exactly. Precisely. And the beautiful thing about purple is that, sorry, about blue's position is, he could snipe this TC much easier than a castle. It's a mistake to not have the king in the castle. I love Gray's transports. 2 petards in this one in this one. An army of 4 longbows and a halb. one single arbalest. A Vil holding the gate open. You know, it's just... It's nice.
Ready.
Oh no, Blue, you're trapped, says Gray. Yeah, I think he realizes. Oh! He's running! And Gray's like, run, Blue, what a nice guy. So Nino is my pal. But you can't run towards the castle. You have to have the Magyar Hussars to soak up the castle fire and hope that Purple doesn't target fire. Oh, Gray's on the move to come help! Let's go! We got some Britain Cavalier, a heavy Cav Archer, and 3 longbows. Come on, buddy. You can do it. He's here to help. Now, I would die if Gray kills him. V says, Gray, run. What's that about? Does Purple see all this? Is he talking about other army? He probably is talking about this, right? This is an escort. Okay, Purple was just turned on Gray. But Gray's king is in this castle, so Purple, I guess, is just using the navy for now. And here come the transports. Okay, now Gray turns on V. Why is that king not in the castle? Why is that king not in the castle? Blue, attack! Attack the town center! Just stand right underneath it. A siege tower? No, kings don't go in siege towers. that would have been a great idea. Kings don't go in siege towers, do they? Oh, he's running. He's running. This is so risky. Oh my god. Gray says I did what I could. Blue, no! No! Oh, he dodged it first. Blue's dead, and now all of his army will die. And now it's just a 1v1 between Gray and V. It was always looking unlikely. Wait, it doesn't come as a huge surprise to see that Blue is dead, but in that situation, I don't think he needed to run. I think if he stays here, defends his king, and tries to get Purple before Purple gets him, that was an opportunity, possibly. Oh yeah, I forgot about Green. No, where is Green at? What's he doing? His king is in Blue's castle. Alright, that's as safe as he's ever been all game. Well, it seems super unlikely that Gray will be able to snipe a player of V's quality. Especially with the build-up of this base. But it would be a legendary snipe. I mean, look how many Teuton castles are out. Again, I just don't see how it is possible. And B, research treason to see the king is in that castle. I think even if he transports some villagers to build buildings there, that could be the way to go. Oh! Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, there's the king for Green. He's on the move. Alright, he's got some Celt skirmishers. Making a run for it. You know, he hasn't surrendered easily, has he? Not what I would have expected on this map. I feel like Gray is gonna get rolled over. What's up, Smarthy? Yeah, Smarthy, I saw some of those pictures of you in France. It looked like a great time. This is just a common problem when you full boomed. You only have so much population, and you're pop capped to 200. So, like, at the moment, Purple has 100 military probably. Yeah, he has over 100 military, but it's all spread out throughout this large map, so it's going to take him some time to get to where he needs to be. Feels like just a matter of time. This is giving Gray some time and a bit of a chance. Oh my god. Look at his castles, guys. He's making petards. Maybe he should dock the left-hand side and go for a sneaky transport. Could work, maybe. So tough against Teutons, though. Diogo, we don't go for any more than 200 population because games already go long enough as is. Maybe 250 is something we could do, but just better for people's PCs. Less lag. And 200 is standard population we're all used to. Gray has just set green to enemy. Oh, he just wants a kill. No, not green. What did green ever do to you?
No.
Oh, the Cav Archer, get it! Get it, Gray. That's dead. I think. Fire? Fire? Gray? Dead? Longbow? Dead. Now it is officially a 1v1. Shh. These are just peaceful fishermen. So Nino's not very confident in his abilities. He says, this is hilarious. He says, GG, I don't think I can win. I'll send my king over. Well, hold on a second. No, I'm pretty sure the purple prefers you leave your king here. I'm no expert, but I think that purple probably prefers that you leave the king right where it is, buddy. What if it's next level mind games? What if he knew about it the whole time? Like, he says, okay, you already know this with the spies upgrade. Well, it's not spies, it'd be treason, right? I guess it'd be almost impossible for Gray to get over there. Unless he has a transport sailing in. Now, there weren't enough petards to kill the castles, so the king would have survived, but hey, I think we kind of know now it's almost impossible for purple to die. Gray hasn't been able to get his petards loaded up, so he's running around. Yep, don't run into galleons, my friend. Galleons have ballistics. Purple just needs to round up some military. He has military everywhere. Just round it up, get it over there. It'll take a lot of time, but there we go. GG, I have to say, nice game. I always feel bad when players drop out, so I do feel bad for Goost. It happens, though, and sometimes we just have to keep the show on the road, because I've tried many times to restore during those situations, and it kills the game. So I do feel bad for him, but good game. We had some strong alliances formed there. Sad that Green could never get back into it, and sad that he was picked on. That happens, but you know, Blue and Purple were teaming up against Yellow and Orange. You had Red, of course, contributing in that fight as well before he dropped out. I think Purple's position on the map definitely helped him. And the way he played it as well with the castles and, of course, having Teutons, very, very hard to ever snipe him. There was only one big opportunity for Blue, and I think he just needed to attack the TC. Because what Purple had done was, he had his gather point on this TC set to the castle.
T90 nerd.
That doesn't work if there's Cav Archers there. And I think if Blue would have used the Cav Archers and Hussars to attack the TC, in the 20 tiles or 10 tiles that king needed to get to the castle would have been sniped. Most likely. But even then, you know, if Purple would have reacted in time and immediately turned on Blue as well, then maybe the castle fire from both these castles with crenellations would have killed them. You never know, but that was really the only opportunity. Great game, though. I liked it. You know, I got to make a fool of myself in the beginning with the lack of history knowledge. What else is new? But I hope everyone enjoyed the game. And for Gray, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you, man. I think that this island probably made it worse for you. I know you didn't seem like the most confident player. You played well. You boomed up. You had resources, but it's so much more complicated when you're stuck on an island. Whereas if you were in Yellow's position, you could have expanded easier. All right, so I'll bring up the achievements for that match. 818 kills for V. Lots of kills for Blue. Almost an even KD. He had the most trade profit in the game. He did not have the most gold collected in the game. V was ahead of him by 5,000. Yeah, it came down to those two, really. It's almost good that they were on the same side of the map, because otherwise the game could have gone on for a very long time. But I had said it when Blue sent his king to Purple. Like, why send it there? It gives Purple so much power. V did snag those relics nice and early. That paid off with the gold. That's probably what made the difference. And there's a look at the timeline for those that want to see that. So I am fairly certain that this one will go to YouTube. It was a really solid community game. It wasn't necessarily one that I'll remember for years and years, but I think that this was a good one to watch. You got to see some new personalities possibly as well. Many players in this game don't get to play much. So hi YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube and you'd like to stop by the Twitch stream in the future, the Twitch link is below in the video description. I stream community games every Friday, and I stream 4 other days a week. Yeah, Magistone, the viewer count isn't working because either Twitch made an API change or my program that runs it is not working since the 24-hour. So I've removed that, but I think we're at a pretty solid number. I assume we're still consistently over 1,000, which is good. Make a 24-hour stream with Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Well, I could do a 24-hour stream when Age of Empires 2 DE comes out, or I could just do 8 to 10 hours a day every day for 3 weeks. I think it's probably much better that I stream every day